Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to another episode here of the Terraria Let's Play. Thank you so much for all of your wonderful support throughout this series, my friends. Of course, if you do want to continue to show your support for this series, do be sure, of course, to drop a like on the video. 1,000 likes is the goal that we're going for, so if we can keep it up with that, that'd be wonderful. Of course, though, if you do want to go one further, use code Python when ordering any Sneak Energy drinks or to get 5% off when ordering any of my Apex gaming PCs. So then, last episode was a little bit of a heavy one, wasn't it? We took out Skeletron and we also explored all of the dungeon and got all of the drops that you can get, which is lovely. Now, on the flip side, today, my friends, it's going to be a nice, chill episode. We're going to start off, as we have been doing lately, by doing a fishing quest, and then we're actually going to start on some Pylon network builds. Now that we have the mechanic and the goblin, we can go ahead and make ourselves a snow pylon house. We also have the ability to get ourselves a beach pylon house, a jungle pylon house, a desert pylon house, a mushroom biome pylon house, and also an underground / caverns pylon house. There are, in fact, 6 pylons we can go ahead and get ourselves, which is crazy. But like I say, we're starting off here with a fishing quest. Last time we had the penguinfish pop up, we had some pretty big troubles in actually capturing it. So here's hoping. Oh, frost daggerfish. Hey, that's something we haven't had before, is it? Oh, there it is. Oh, you'll love to see it, my friends. You may notice I've actually sort of terraformed the lake just a little bit here. I've actually not added any water to it, and yet we still got the penguinfish really, really early on. I mean, I ain't gonna complain about it. All right, Budsky, what you got for me? Journeyman bait and sonar potions. Very, very nice. As you can see, we've also got an angler vest now, in addition to the high-test fishing line. So yeah, I've been doing some quests here and there between episodes, which I hope is okay with you folks. So then, if the snow house is going to be the first one, there's only one group of blocks that we can really use, isn't there? The snowy / icy blocks. And the good news is, we even have an ice machine here, so we can do a little bit of special crafting with the icy related blocks, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, my friends, the time has finally come. We are going to start spreading our NPCs all across the world. So I'm thinking that we go ahead and make the snow pylon house right around here, right next to the lake here, so we can do a little bit of fishing if there so happens to be a fishing quest here, my friends. And not only that, we can also get ourselves frost minnows, so we can make ourselves warmth potions for the eventual frost moon as well. I think realistically there's only one build idea that I've got for this area, and that is a bit of an igloo. Some of you guys may remember one of my extremely old class playthroughs where I made a bit of an igloo base, and so do you know what? Let's go ahead and do it right here, my friends. Let's see if we can make a better one as well, alright? So we're starting off here with the Boreal Workbench. We're going to get ourselves some of these here snow brickaroos. And with all of these snow bricks, I should be able to make myself a decent looking igloo. So check it out, my friends. We have a nice igloo shape going on right here. And I sort of realized something. We really don't need to go overly extravagant with these little builds. At the end of the day, all they need to do is serve 2 purposes, okay? Number 1, to go ahead and house 2 NPCs. And number 2, to go ahead and house the pylon itself. So in this case, what we could do is we could go ahead and add the NPC houses in rather like this. This could be like a little bit of an entrance foyer type thing. And then we have ourselves a couple of NPC houses in here. And then we have ourselves the pylon sort of at the top there, almost in the attic. I mean, whoever knew that an igloo could ever have an attic, eh? It's a little bit strange, isn't it, really? Oh, look at that. A little tree just popped up right outside here. Fantastic, my friends. All right, so what have we actually got here? We've got a frozen workbench, amongst other things. We've got plenty of furniture we could be going ahead and crafting up here, so let's go ahead and do exactly that. We'll have a frozen table and chair. Now, if we make ourselves a bunch of ice torches here, we can make ourselves a bunch of frozen lighting as well, which I think is absolutely beautiful. So we'll have ourselves a couple of lanterns here, maybe a couple up top as well, just to give this place a little bit of light, you know. I think that'll be absolutely lovely. Alrighty, and all that's left to do now is to go ahead and add in some background walls. And I think I've got a pretty good idea as to what I'd like to do here. I'd like to make it have like a nice cozy, warm feeling. So as much as we do have these here snow brick walls, it's not going to be the be-all and end-all in terms of what we're using for the background here. So the question is, do we have the wood on the outskirts and then the ice walls on the inside, or do we have it the other way around? Do you know what? I've always kind of maintained that you should save the rough textures for the inside, right? It's even the same on Minecraft, you know? Use smooth textures as like a rim, and then use the rough textures on the inside. And it just makes the place look good at the end of the day, my friendos. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. So, let's just make sure these are actually valid. They are indeed. So, we're going to have the Goblin Tinkerer and the eventual mechanic when she decides to spawn back in again. Yeah, I think she died in the dungeon last episode, huh? And look at that. We've got ourselves a little chest here for maybe some frozen-type weapons and even a frozen dresser here. So we can go ahead and put all the snow-related vanity stuffs in here. I thought that'd be a cool idea. Have, like, little themed storage areas. As much as I really do love the branches, I want to have, like, a proper excuse to go ahead and visit all the various bases that I have in this world, right? So later down the line, we could maybe have the frost armor in here, for example. If we wanted to take on a boss with frost armor, with some weird and wonderful loadout I've never used before, then yeah, we pop over here and we get whatever weapon we want. So, ladies and gentlemen, how about it? Here we go. We have a nice little igloo house for the eventual pylon, and we also have ourselves a nice little fishing pier just out here as well, and I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I think we've done a decent job, guys. You see, the thing is, with the ocean pylon, we don't actually need it. It's more of a case of wanting to make like a little ocean base, really, isn't it? I mean, when you do have the magic conch in your inventory, it really does rather make the ocean pylon obsolete, doesn't it? I mean, I don't know. I do kind of still want to make like a little bit of an ocean pylon base just for the sake of being a completionist and having every single type of unique pylon in the world. So why not? The question is, do we do it on the right-hand ocean here, or do we do it on the left-hand ocean? See, the thing is with the left-hand ocean, it very, very closely neighbors the jungle here. So actually, I kind of want to do it over this side because we've still got like a large amount of sort of regular, normal overworld space here with 3 giant trees as well, which we could totally make another base out of. I mean, why wouldn't I? So yeah, the right-hand side ocean is what I'm deciding to go ahead and build a pylon base at. So let's grab some materials. Let's head on over there. So I've had a little bit of a thought regarding this here beach biome, and that is the fact that beaches are typically at a lower altitude than that of regular terrain, right? So I was kind of thinking either we go ahead and lower this beach here a little bit to this level, which is exactly sea level, or we go ahead and we sort of build up the dirt on the left-hand side here just a little bit, so this place feels like, I don't know, like a proper beach, like the actual edge of the world, you know? I don't know. Or maybe we do a little bit of both. Hey, and what do you know? The mechanic has just arrived. Did she arrive inside of the igloo? Yes, she did. There she is. Fantastic, man. Gotta love it when things go to plan, my friends. Oh, yeah. Alrighty, my friends. So here we are. Done a little bit of landscaping / terraforming. I've sort of smoothed off the world from this tree all the way to the edge of the world. And I think I've done an alright job in prepping this terrain to be built in. So, talking of building, why don't we go ahead and get this thing on the road, shall we? What are we going to do in terms of a build, though? That is the question. What kind of theme are we looking for? Something beach-related. I was kind of thinking like a sand hut, like a beach castle. But then again, we usually wind up making a bit of a fortress when it comes to a desert base, eh? So maybe we need to think of something else for the desert biome. Alrighty, before we begin the build here, my friends, there it is, the snow pylon. Oh, yeah, fantastic. I mean, it's not exactly the greatest of distances between the two, but it certainly makes things a little bit easier, doesn't it? Fantastic. So check this out, ladies and gentlemen. You can, in fact, make smooth sandstone. And I've got to be honest, I don't think I've ever actually made anything with smooth sandstone before. So do you know what? Today, it's going to be the day we change that. So yeah, my friends, this is going to be a typical Python GB desert / beach fortress in that there's going to be turrets on either side, or towers, whatever you want to call them, and then the little thing is going to go in the middle right here. Now, for the between part of the underside here, I was actually thinking we could place down some sand castles, because it's not really something I've done, really, is it? So, I don't know, could be a fun idea. And the best thing is, my friends, they actually fit perfectly well in between these areas. Oh, right, it actually needs to be on sand. Huh, okay, so it cannot be put upon any other block other than sand. Yeah, look at that, my friends. We've got little sandcastles going on there. I think that's amazing. Oh, interesting. I can then go ahead and block swap the sand out of existence. I wonder if that also means I could go ahead and put the sandcastle on the... Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you cannot go ahead and put it on the sandstone, but you can replace the sand out of existence with block swap. That's a little bit peculiar, but you know what? I don't mind it one bit. As long as we can make this build look good, that's all I care about. Oh, for goodness sake, man! I am trying to have a nice, peaceful time, oh, goodness me, building this place, and this dude decides to come in. Okay, like that is it. Like that is it. Let me see if I can get one of those giant blasts to blast you out of the sky with just one shot. Come on, I want to see that health bar absolutely take a tanking here. So far, so good. But, oh, where is he? Where is he? There he is. Hey, buddy, how's it hanging? There should be, come on. Oh, that's more like, oh, that's way more like it. Hell yeah, dude. Very, very cool. All right, well, yeah. I mean, we took out a boss while also doing this thing here. Yeah, okay. Sure, Terraria. Oh, wow. Sandstone Furniture, ladies and gentlemen. Check this out. This is kind of cool, isn't it? Yeah, alright. Well, we are going to need ourselves 4 doors, rather like that. And then we need tables and chairs for each of the rooms we've got going on here. Sadly, I don't have enough sandstone to keep on going, though. So, let's use the furnace, grab ourselves some more. And, yeah, we'll get this little beach fortress all done and dusted, up and running. And hopefully, with a couple of NPCs inside it very, very shortly here. Turns out the dye trader, pirate, and stylist all love the beach biome. So, unfortunately, of course, we can't get ourselves the pirate right now, but the dye trader and stylist we can. So perhaps we go underground, try and find the webbed stylist, or alternatively, we just try and find ourselves a strange plant. Interestingly, we don't actually have any strange plants, so that kind of sucks, doesn't it? Maybe if I was to explore the surface a little bit more, maybe I would find a strange plant just laying around. That's what usually happens anyway. So yeah, if we do manage to find a strange plant, amazing. We can have the dye trader spawn in, and then, yeah, we'll head on underground, try and find ourselves a stylist as well. Oh, here we are with another blood moon, ladies and gentlemen. Terraria, you can't just let me have a nice, peaceful episode, can you? Eh? You're not capable of giving me a nice, peaceful episode. Ah. Well, astonishingly, ladies and gentlemen, we actually don't have any strange plants at the surface at all. I've just scoured the entire surface, and, yeah. Nothing. I guess we're going to have to get lucky underground and trying to find a stylist here. But with that said, we haven't even found a spider biome just yet. Alright, well, we're going to have to try and get lucky there as well. I think probably the easiest and best way of trying to find a spider biome is by taking a danger sense potion down with us, and then we just try to detect a whole bulk of cobweb. Alrighty, my friends, let's see if we can get lucky with finding a spider biome. Danger sense potion, mining potion, and we're ready. Oh, snappers, there we are, my friends. There's one right over there. Yeah, you see? Danger sense potions, they're the way to go. If you're ever looking for a spider biome, look no further. Ha ha! Beautiful. Alright, so all we got to do now is take out the trash that's in there and hopefully get lucky with the web stylist going ahead and spawning in here. So, yeah. Simple as that, really. Alright, let's go and grab all this cobweb, shall we? Hey, look at that. We've got a webbed chest as well with a web slinger. Cool. Alright. Not too bad, eh? Not too bad. Come on, though. Web stylist, we're looking for you. Oh, yeah, the traveling merchant arrives, but no sign of a webbed stylist. That's a bunch of poo, if you ask me. Might actually be a good idea to go ahead and see what it is the traveling merchant has, because if it has the rare creature detector, that would be fantastic. That's actually something we do not have at the moment. So let's go ahead and see. What the? Not enough villagers near current pylon. What are you talking? Oh, right, the angler was there, wasn't he? Ah, alright, well, let's have you there then. Alright, come on, Lifeform Analyzer is what we're looking for. Oh, there's a painting, panda ears, and a fez. Yeah, sure, I'll have a fez. Fezzes are cool. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you know that reference. Oh, wait a minute. This is from the Don't Starve crossover, isn't it? That looks distinctly like a Don't Starve character. Ah, I just got that. Okay, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Ah, beautiful. There she is. Haha, beautiful. All we gotta do now is put her at the ocean, and then I think we're gonna be golden here, ladies and gentlemen. There you are, reserved for Esmeralda, the stylist. And when it becomes nighttime, she should actually spawn here, and then we hopefully should be able to buy the ocean pylon. Here we are. The merchant has finally moved in, which means we can now go to the different pylons, and hopefully what we should be able to do now is buy the beach pylon. Yeah, there it is. Lovely, 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 lovely. We can now transport ourselves between 3 pylons now. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Do you know what? We are going to do 3 pylon bases today, and the remaining 3 pylon bases in another episode. The one that I'd like to get done next is actually the jungle pylon. So, yeah, today we'll have the snow, ocean, and jungle pylons done, and then perhaps in a future episode we'll have ourselves the desert, cavern, and mushroom pylons done as well. So I'll tell you what, if you guys have any ideas for a nice little to mid-size mushroom, cavern, or desert pylon base, leave your suggestions in the comments area down below. You might just see your idea make it into the episode. Alright, I've got a rough idea as to what I'd like to do for a jungle pylon base, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is actually to create like a mudstone hexagon honeycomb kind of shaped base, in that we'll have ourselves like a central hexagon, which will be where the pylon goes, and then there's going to be sort of 2 semi-hexagons next to the main one, either side of it, and those will contain the NPCs, right? Now, needless to say, making the honeycomb base out of actual honey blocks would be a nice way to go, a nice little touch to give the base, but unfortunately, I don't really have like an endless supply of honey blocks, which is unfortunate, but hey-ho, it is what it is. We're going to work with the materials that we have available to us, and we are going to make this into a really good-looking base. Alright, guys, so check it out. We got some good old progress going on here, which is absolutely fantastic. So, here we are. We have a good thing going on. It's not exactly what I'd call symmetrical, though. It seems to have a little bit more gap on the left-hand side. I think I'd like to go ahead and do a little bit of a something about that, in that we have ourselves 3 platforms at the right hand edge here, same as the left hand having 3 platforms, and then from there we just sort of landscape around it. And after all that is done, ladies and gentlemen, we can then go ahead and begin on getting some background walls in, maybe some little decorative bits around here as well. This is going to be a little fishing basement right here, which I thought was a cool idea, but aside from that, yeah, everything's looking great, my friends. Alright, a nice combination of rich mahogany walls on the inside and mudstone brick walls on the outside, and yeah, I think we'll have ourselves a nice looking thing here. So let's go ahead, add in some nice little windows here, rather like so. Yeah. Alright, the honeycomb base is taking shape. Love to see it. Alright, well, let's get the rest of it all done and dusted, and then, yeah, we can bask in its finishedness afterwards. If that's even a word. It's not. I need to have a dictionary of Python GB Pythonator terms in it, don't I? Holy guacamole, that's a lot of piranhas. I've heard of piranha-infested lakes before, but, that's more like a piranha invasion. That, good lord. That is craziness, isn't it? Alright, well, all I'm doing at this point, my friendos, is just getting the final little bits of furniture added to the honeycomb base, and it is going to be pretty much done, my friends. So, yeah, we're making some good old progress here. So we'll have a table over here, we'll have a table over here, and a couple of chairs, of course. Or maybe we should have a couple of chairs at both tables. I mean, why not? Let's do a little bit of that. Maybe we can have some candelabras at either side as well. Yeah. Alright, look at that. The honeycomb base is up and running. The question is, which NPCs will be allowed to move here? I know, of course, the Witch Doctor likes the jungle, but of course we haven't got the Witch Doctor yet because we haven't defeated Queen Bee. So yeah, maybe there's another NPC combo that will allow us to do this. Usually, putting the nurse and the arms dealer together anywhere is usually enough for you to be able to buy. Oh, look at that. There it is. We've actually got it. Oh, cool. Yeah, the arms dealer and the nurse are like the golden combo for most biomes in the world when it comes to going ahead and purchasing pylons. But here we are, my friends. Not enough villagers at the pylon. Oh, yeah, that's right, because we just siphoned off this guy, huh? All right, if we're very, very quick, before it becomes daytime, I can go ahead and relocate another NPC to just up here. Let's go for the tavern keep, shall we? He should move in, and our 4 pylon network should be up and running. There we are. That's 2 out of 4, 3 out of 4, and 4 out of 4. So there we are. 3 pylons, 3 bases, my friendos. Let's go ahead and do the comment of the day to wrap up today's episode, shall we? So, we have Sandia Tantri, who says, in hard mode, are you going to A, fish for hard mode ores, or B, break demon altars for hard mode ores? Now, for those of you guys who remember my Python's Realm series, I had a big old trouble with going ahead and 100% cleansing my world. And you know what? I'm not going to go ahead and have that same issue on this world because I am going to fish for hard mode ores, okay? I mean, yeah, it will definitely take a very much longer amount of time to fish up all of the necessary hard mode ores and bars to be able to make ourselves a bunch of the hard mode bars into materials and weapons and gear and whatnots. But I tell you what, for us to not have so many issues with going ahead and cleansing the world later down the line, I think it's worth it. I think it's a price worth paying. So, for now though, time to wrap up the episode. Thank you very much for watching, my friends. If you guys have enjoyed this nice chill episode where we've built a bunch of stuff, please do be sure, of course, to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Hit the subscribe button and don't forget to ding that bell if you don't want to miss out on my future content. But for now, let me know what you think of the builds that we've done in the comments area down below. And of course, as I said, if you guys have any ideas for the sorts of builds we could do for the desert pylon, cavern pylon, and mushroom biome pylon, let me know in the comments area down below. But for now, thanks for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for your support, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.